What's the most surprising thing you found about yachting? Because you heard from from all the glamorous side of things, like riding jet skis and driving tenders and going scuba diving and traveling through the Caribbean. Um, how did the reality hit you in the face, or did how was it? Because I know it's not all play, it's not all fun. There's it can be a tough job.
Yeah, I 100% with what you're saying. It's not all glamour, it's not all glitz. And I think for me, I think one of the good things was I really knew almost nothing about this industry, but I knew that we would travel a lot. And that was kind of what got me through and got me interested in it. So when I got there and they're suddenly like, "Hey, when we have guests aboard, someone's going to stand on the dock and maintain like security." I was like, "Oh, that's weird. I never knew that." And like, "Oh, someone's going to stay awake overnight to wash the boat and everything while people are asleep." Which in this case is you, right?
Yeah.
All these things, I was like, oh shit, like I never even thought about this. So there was a lot of the inner workings of the industry that I didn't understand. But I think one of the biggest things that I learned, and one of the things that I teach crew now, is that the hardest part of the job is the crew itself, dealing with so many different personalities, people that have different upbringing from you, different values from you. And suddenly, someone that you may never even been friends with, you're going to be like maybe 13 hours a day just working together all the time. And that's one of the biggest and the biggest challenges, I think. And one of my old chief officers, he told us, he said, that's why we get paid the big bucks. Yes, it's because we take care of rich people, but it's because when push comes to shove and you're away from your family on holidays and when you're tired and when you're stressed, you're still having to deal with these people that, like I said, you might have never been around anyway. So I think for me, the long hours and just getting used to different personalities, that was probably the biggest surprise and the biggest challenge, even now as a leader as well.